it's become the most popular sport in the world, understand where the holes are. And as a business owner, your whole concept, your whole idea, the whole makeup should be about filling these gaps. You got to fill these gaps in business. All right. When you fill these gaps in business, then you start to build relationships that are going to be lasting a lifetime. So if you understand that the NFL, the need that needs to be filled is the fact that they have a completely broken system. A broken system that you as an owner could come in and say, okay, if we're going to do something with the team, if we're willing to work with the NFL from a marketing standpoint, or if we're even in business on ourselves, if we're thinking about how we want to run our organization, let's make sure the system is ironclad tight, a system in which you're bringing in young talent every single day. It's almost like the saying, building your well while you're still thirsty. Keep building that well. Make sure it's something that you don't see, you're not able to, or you're able to lessen. We'll say it like this. You're able to lessen the amount of holes that people can crack through your system. Then you start to see the growth and development of your organization. And that's what baseball, even though baseball doesn't have the commercial success as football, there's a reason that there's so many teams around it. First of all, the sport is played, we're internationally. Same thing with basketball, same thing with soccer. There's a reason that, again, even though they don't have the commercial success, or they're not the NFL per se, they don't make as much money as the NFL, there's a solid system in place because you see, young feeder systems with all of these franchises. And that's something that the NFL needs to adopt yesterday. They need to adopt it yesterday. I have been on record. I have gone, I wrote, listen, right here, this NIL package that I look at every day. There's been books and books, information about this that I've talked about over and over and over again. And it's just going to continue to get worse and worse. The more we pay too much attention to these individual accolades in terms of how these kids come up, what we actually coach and allow. And the more and more we spend time dealing, talking and giving press to this NFL draft and the NFL awards and making things so individualized, eventually you'll start to see where these issues are going to just become unavoidable. Right now, people avoid it because you have the money to shut people up, or, keep lawyers quiet, keep situations quiet. But over time, I guarantee you, this is one of many guys. I've actually seen players. I've seen it with my own eyes. Players leave a practice and be done with it just right on the spot where they just can't take it anymore. And it all goes back to simply having a broken system. All right. So that's today's show. If I'm going to leave you with anything, it's take a look at your organization, take a look at what you're building, take a look at what you're trying to do, whether it's your family or your business, however it is, and start to think of the foundational pieces that are in place and ask yourself, have I covered everything? Have I actually thought of every single way in which I can make sure my systems are iron tight and I'm working that system every day? All right. The system should be, this is something, shout out to Dre Baldwin. He's a coach, business coach I hired. And he would always tell me, your system should be working harder than you guys. So I'll encourage you guys to make sure you create a system that's working harder than you. So all that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. Again, tap in with me on the Patreon link. It's patreon.com/Aswan44. You guys out there, continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.